So the purpose of this video, I started out small and very cost efficient, because I didn't know if I was going to really like this. It was like started out with one caliber and then found I was really enjoying it and had the tumble media or the vibrating media, and yeah, it all worked. But as time went on and I was doing more shells and the quantities grew, it was like, this is taking way too long. There's too many processes. So then I got into wet tumbling uh, and equipment. But some key pieces of equipment when you're wet tumbling. One is this funnel that you can buy from Amazon. I don't know if you can read that, but that's the number on the funnel. This thing is great because, for instance, these pins. Let's see, can I get some stuck? Do you see those small, fine pieces? Those are called stainless steel chips that you can buy. It just helps clean better. So then you take those and you can easily dump back into the tumbler container. No mess, no fuss. These trays you see, those are what are known as mining trays. You can get them in different meshes. Like this mesh here is the very fine mesh. That's a fine mesh. That's a little coarser. Then you got a more coarse and a very coarse that's below that one. Another tool that is very valuable when you're sorting a lot of brass is this it's actually four because there's an aluminum plate in there that will catch the 380s. But this makes life very nice because when I come back from the range, I have dirty brass. I have brass that I haven't even fired maybe. This box here is just dirty brass that I don't reload. It's just extra brass just sitting around. But then I take the brass that I'm going to work with and I bag it up into piles of, brass that I'm working with. Then I take them and then I throw them into the tumbler first with primer in them. Because all I'm doing is doing a basic quick wash to remove any dirt, gunpowder, any of the garbage. I don't want the garbage in my presses. So then I throw it in there for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And then I pull it out and I dump it, or excuse me, I pull it out of there and then I dump it into the basket. Now the water will be filled up from here, from the water from here. Then I'll tumble. So now they're getting like a wet, rinse, tumble, and dirty water. Then I'll take that basket out. I'll take this and then dump it to the fine mesh screen. So now the water's in the bucket and the pins and everything are kept up top. So now they can drain and dry for the next batch or whatever you're doing. Then I will add water back into this. So it's like a clean rinse. Then I'll take this and then dump this out into a tray or towel or anything just so I can start drying. I mean, if I'm going for processing speed, I have a toaster oven and I'll throw brass in there to speed up the drying time. But lately I haven't been doing that. I've just been doing like this. These were all just dirty and they got a cleaning. Then I just throw them in here and let them dry because I'm not in any hurry right now. But there's an easy way and a hard way. I mean, in a half hour, oh, maximum of a half hour, I did all this brass, got it ready to go for starting the process. So all I got to do now is throw those in the bags. Actually, let's see. Here we go. Let's do something live, because this is where they're going. All right. So how do you get that into there without making a mess? Dump the funnel. Just as easy as that. And now this brass is just waiting for process. No muss, no fuss. So I hope that helps somebody, because like I said, I started out with the vibrating and the dust and the slowness, and then I advanced into the wet tumbling and worked out a system where speed. I don't want to spend all day long and vibrating and making tons of noise, and but I built up to it slowly. I mean, it wasn't like I just spent the money all right away, just like with the tumbler. I started out with a small Rockford tumbler, but then it was like, I need more volume, so I waited until I had the money and I got the bigger tumbler. So now I can run two machines at the same time. So I hope this really helps somebody, because it definitely makes it easier to work on brass. Because when I'm done doing all the work on the brass, then they come in for a final polishing and cleaning with the Lemmy Shine. Because when I'm tumbling for this, like these, or the ones I just dumped in the container, that's just the pins and a heavy amount of Dawn dish soap. No Lemmy Shine, no nothing. And as you can see, that dirty brass versus that brass, and all that's been is run for 15 minutes in Dawn dish soap. I mean, so it's, work hard or work easy, work fast or work slow, work smart or work not so smart. But go by what you can afford. I mean, because some people, I understand, it's, you're just getting in. Well, when I first got in, I'm telling you, I wouldn't be doing it this way. But now I've been doing it for many years now. It's like, yeah, this is the only way I would do it. So, hope this helps. Having the right equipment makes cleaning brass and sorting brass and making your rounds really good. It just makes it fun and easy.